There is nothing more evocative than the sound of a lion's roar. Lions have stalked the planet for millennia, both exciting our imaginations and chilling our blood. Yet, like so many other species, the future of these extraordinary cats relies increasingly on human will and sentiment. Which is why it is always a pleasure, year after year, to come here to Arnhem to see the incredible hard work and dedication of both the organisers and the supporters of the Future for Nature Award, who work so hard to keep young conservationists on the front line in defense of the wild world.
We hebben een hele interessante samenwerking als Future for Nature kunnen opzetten samen met het blad Kids Week. Het was een mooi project waarbij de bedoeling was om een Happy Elephant Family te gaan maken. En vanmiddag hebben jullie ook een meet and greet met Ian Douglas Hamilton. Ian, just shortly to you. They will probably ask you a lot of questions about African elephants.
I am part of the Albatross Task Force, or as I like to call us, the Unstoppable Task Force, because I do not think we cannot achieve anything if we don't try. This is me on a trip I was on about 3 weeks ago. I'd like to see an area or a time, not necessarily only with fishermen, but where people involved in any animals can have an understanding of why we want to conserve them, not just have to use regulations and make them do it. I want us to all be a happy family where we've got an understanding and they actually want to do it and they want to commit to doing it themselves. And so that one day, whether it's seabirds or frogs or lions, that they can be roaming around the planet and other people, such as the youngsters we saw today on the stage, can be able to enjoy them like I've been able to in my life.
The fact that when you lose them, you can never replace it, that kind of scares me. I'm not so worried if something can be replaced, even if it's very expensive. But if it goes, just like the monkey went, just like my dad went, and cannot be replaced, then it really horrifies me. And such was the experience I had when I first came into Thames, that the frogs were going through an extinction crisis. If you are merciful even to a very small bird, a sparrow, then Allah will be merciful to you. When we've gone to these communities, they actually consider the frogs to be so worthless that after you've been able to convince them of the value of these creatures, they say, if the frogs are important, then the lions might as well be.
It's not so much the problem of hunting the elephants, it's the problem of buying the ivory. Many countries already have stopped hunting elephants by law, but people break the law.
About 60 years ago, there were more than 500,000 lions in all of Africa. But today, there are less than 30,000 lions left. And so I spent the last 7 years of my life trying to understand the positive relationship that these Maasai warriors have with lions, and trying to embed that within a conservation model. And through that experience, we've been able to transform lion killers into lion guardians. It takes a community to conserve lions and preserve culture. And when I talk about a community, I talk about everyone sitting in this room as being part of this community. And so I urge you to all take action and get involved. Regardless of how you get involved, but get involved.
What's needed now is far more engagement from the West and from emerging superpowers like China. And I would say to you, there's no time like now for any of you to come and visit Africa, our ultimate continent of origin, and to share with us what we see. What nature has done for us, we can now repay to nature.
So not only are we very happy, as you would imagine, but the frog are also very happy.